everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you saw the last video, you'll know that we're now in Edinburgh. Well, I'm with my family, Evan's at home. So we arrived in Edinburgh last night. We came down from Inverness by train and we've spent the day so far wandering around the botanical gardens in Edinburgh, which are absolutely gorgeous. And I think once we finished here, we're going to go and find a coffee and a cake or something. So when you come in the front door, directly in front of you is one of the rooms, and you've got a king bed in here and a wardrobe and plenty of floor space for suitcases, which is really good because in Inverness we had no space for our suitcases. And then you come out of here and then you come round here and you've got the living area and a nice dining table, and then it's kind of like the kitchen's in a cupboard, which is really cool. So you come in through the doors and you've got a nice small kitchen. You've got a dishwasher here and a washing machine there, so you've literally got everything you could need. And then back into the hallway, you've got the bathroom in here, which is a good size. And then next to the bathroom, you've got the master bedroom, which has a super king bed. Good morning, it's the next day again. Sorry, I was a bit rubbish at vlogging yesterday, but after the botanical gardens, we went to a little cafe for a smoothie and a brownie, and then we kind of spent the afternoon deciding where to go for dinner. And we ended up going to Yo Sushi for dinner, but I kind of cheat because I don't like fish, so I just have the chicken. So now we are going to head to Calton Hill, which we did actually go to before in 2011, but I don't remember it very well. But basically, hopefully it'll just be really nice views over Edinburgh. So yeah, that's where we're heading now. It is so windy up here, but you literally can get a view all across Edinburgh. Like, so you can get like a view from different parts of the hill of different parts of Edinburgh. So where I'm standing now, you can see quite a lot. So over here you've got the Palace of Holyrood House, which is the Queen's official residence in Scotland, and then you've got Holyrood Park, which has Arthur's Seat, but Arthur's Seat is behind that tree. And then if you look over here, you've got a view over Old Town, and you can see the castle up here in the distance. From up here you can also see the Balmoral, which is just here, which is actually where J.K. Rowling finished the final Harry Potter book. And up here is Edinburgh Castle. For a really good view of Edinburgh Castle, I actually really recommend walking down Princes Street, because you just can look straight up at the castle, and actually that's the best view that we've seen, I think. And Princes Street happens to be a very good shopping street, so it's a win-win. Garage space on here to take a car with them everywhere, so it's either the Land Rover or a Rolls Royce. We're back in the flat now. We had a lovely tea on the Royal Deck on Royal Britannia, and then Ubered back to our flat, and now we're going to go and get some dinner, and I think we're going to go to Zzz's and get another Italian from a different Italian restaurant. This morning we're heading for brunch in a little cafe called Urban Angel, which claims to have the best brunch in all of Edinburgh, so hopefully it's going to be a really, really nice breakfast. We had a lovely brunch. I went for French toast. I'm kind of fussy when it comes to brunch because I don't like egg, so I never really have many options, but we're now heading into Old Town. I'm gonna see the Royal Mile, the castle, and some Harry Potter bits. We've walked up Castle Hill up to Edinburgh Castle. The view from up here at the castle is gorgeous. The castle is so high up, so like you get a view over everything. We've walked through some of Old Town and we've gone past the Elephant Cafe, which is said to be the birthplace of Harry Potter, and we're now in Greyfriars Kirkyard, which has some gravestones which have names on which inspired J.K. Rowling for some of her characters. So we're going to go and try and find...
I want to find Tom Riddle's grave. Well, not Tom Riddle, but you know what I mean.
Here is the grave of Thomas Riddle, who inspired Voldemort's character. This building behind the graveyard is George Heriot's School, which is said to have inspired Hogwarts. Hi everyone, we are now home. We have been home for a few days now. The last thing you would have seen in Edinburgh was us going for pizza on our final evening, so that was the Thursday. And then Friday, my dad's friend picked us up from our Airbnb, which was really lovely of him, and we kind of spent the day with him before getting our flight home. So yeah, that was the end of the holiday really. I really enjoyed our time in Scotland, and I know if it wasn't for COVID I would have definitely been going abroad this summer, so it's given me the opportunity to do something that I wouldn't have done otherwise, and honestly the scenery in Scotland is absolutely gorgeous, so 100% recommend if you're looking for a staycation this year. One thing we did notice about being up in Scotland was it's that little bit further north, so we had more hours of daylight. Like one night we went to bed at 11 PM and it was still light. And like, that was crazy. And I'd love for us to have that kind of number of daylight hours in the summer here. Yeah, so that was something that we all really noticed. So that brings us to the end of this video. It has been a little bit shorter than the Inverness video just because we didn't do as much in Edinburgh as in Inverness, and then obviously in Inverness we had a huge day trip, went and saw like so much of the Highlands. So that was a really busy day. Edinburgh was a bit more chilled, just did some like little bits and bobs. If you have enjoyed this video, please do give it a huge thumbs up, leave a comment down below and subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!